Good morning, children. Today, in previous class, I have explained about the addition, how to do the two-digit additions, addition of two-digit numbers. In two ways, I have explained. That is, one is the practical way, and one is without practical. Directly, how can you do? So that in previous class I have explained. Now in this class I am going to explain about the addition of three-digit numbers. How do you add the three-digit numbers? That is, in both ways I will explain now. One is practical way and one more is direct way. So two methods I am going to explain. I will give some examples for you. Listen carefully. So already you have learnt these additions in second class only, even though once again we are going to revise, and then we will do some verbal problems also today. Okay, so first of all, today we are going to do the addition of three-digit numbers. Addition of three-digit numbers. How do we add the three-digit numbers? So three-digit numbers means you know that hundreds will come. Ones, tens, hundreds. Three digits means ones, tens, hundreds. Means hundreds will come in the three digits. Suppose I have said to you, add the 348 plus 259. 248 and 259. So this is my question. Then how do you do practically? So this is very, you know very well, even though you tried. First you will take the 348. 348 means, you know that 3 hundreds, 4 tens and 8 ones. So split the number by using expanded form. 3 hundreds. So means, so 100 note, one more 100 note and one more 300. 40. 40 means 4 tens. 10 rupees notes are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 8. 8 means 1 rupee coins are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second number is 259. What means 259? 2 hundreds, 5 tens and 9 ones. So 2 hundreds and 5 tens. So 1 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens and 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The first number is 348, second number is 259. Now we are going to do the addition. The meaning of addition is add together, means join together. All together how many are there? All together how many ones are there? All together how many tens are there? All together how many hundreds are there? That you are going to find it here. Okay? So you see here I am going to add them. So first of all, I will add ones here. I will count the ones. How many ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whenever you see the 10 ones, you think these 10 ones will become 110. 10 ones will become 110. So tens are there in this box. So that's why 10 we should not write here. Tens we will convert here. We will send the tens here. Now what are left here? These are 10 ones. 110 became and came here. Now what are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones are there. Next tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you see the 10 tens, 10 tens will become 100. You know the 10 tens will become 100. But 100 is in this line. That's why 100 we will send here. Now here how many tens are there? These 10 tens already went this side. How many tens are there? No tens. So that's why I have written as 0 tens. Next, hundreds. How many hundreds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 hundreds are there. Now what is the number you write here? 6 hundreds, 0 tens and 6 ones. You will write as 606. 606. This is the practical way. This is the practical. Now directly how do you do? 3, 4, 8, 348, 259, 348, 259. So if you want to add these are ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. First we will add the, see, just same example we will follow them. First we are adding the ones. When you add the ones, we are finding here 17 ones are there. 17 ones. 17 means in that 10 ones will become 10. Here 17 you got it. In this first what you got it? 17. 17 means 10 ones and sevens. So this 7 will be written here. And here 110 is there. In tens place you will write this 10. Only 110 no. It is only 110. So here in this tens place 110 we will take. That is called as carry. That is called as carry. So in this 17 means 10 and 7. 7 we will write here. 110 we will write here as carry. Okay, now count the tens. 1, 4, 5, 5, 10. 10 tens you got it. So you got 10 tens. 10 means 10 tens will come. Here nothing is there. 0. 10 tens will become 100. 10 tens. 10 tens will become 100. So that 100 will be written here as carry. 100. Now 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. So that's why it is 607. Sorry, here 7 ones are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So 607. So 8 and 9, 17. In 17, 7 you will take this 10. In tens line, 1 carry. Here 10 tens are coming. 10 tens means 10 tens will be 100. 100 you have written here and here nothing left. 0. And hundreds 100, 300, 200. Totally 600. This is the way of adding the numbers. Adding the 3-digit number. So this is one example. Do one thing. You just pause the video. Means stop the video and write down this in your notebook. This one example you write in the notebook. Then after that I will explain one more example to you. Okay? Write this. Okay, see the second example. 287 plus 435. 287 and 435. So first we will write 287 means 2 hundreds. Very good. 8 tens. 7 ones. The second number is 435. 435 means very good 4 hundreds and 3 Then we are going to add them, means all count all together is called addition. Count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tens will be, sir, 10 ones will become 110. So 10 I have written here and remaining 2 ones I have written here. Next, I will start the counting of tens together, all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, 10 tens will become 100. So 100 I will write here and here 2 tens left. Then I will count all the hundreds all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 hundreds are there. So together finally it is 722. So this is the practical way. So direct way I will explain. 287, 435. These are ones, tens, hundreds. First I will add the ones. 7 ones and 5 ones will become 12 ones. 12 means in this 10 and 2. So 2 I will write here. This 10, 110 as carry 1. Then tens I will add 1 plus 8, 9. All together you have to add 1 carry also. 1 plus 8, 9 and 3, 12. 12 means again you will say that 10 tens and 2 tens. 2 tens you will write here. 10 tens will become 100. That 100 you will write here as carry 100. Now 1 plus 2, 3 and 4, 700. So this is the direct method and it is practical method. Okay? So I think you understood how can you add the 3-digit numbers in practical way and in direct way. Okay? So now stop the video for some time and write it down. Now children, all of you open the page number 38. Page number 38. In do this, you have lot of questions that are A to L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. You do one thing, A to F. From A to F, do 2 ways also, 2 methods also. Practical method and direct method. But the problem from G to L, only do direct method. I think you have understand what I have said. In page number 38, there are so many problems are there, that is do these problems are there. In do that, there are problems from A to F and G to L. A to F, 6 problems are there. We need to do 2 methods also, practical method and direct method. And G to L, the problems which are the G to L, you need to do direct method only enough. Okay, this is the homework for you. Then after that, I will explain you some example problems which are in the page number 36 and 37. So once you take the textbook, when I am reading the problem, you try to observe that, you try to read that, you try to understand that. Okay? Now, in the page number 36, before try this, one example problem is there. So what is that, there are, first starting try this is there, down. How many students are there in Timmapur school? There are 125 boys and 144 girls in Timmapur school. What is the total number of students in the school? So this is the question. I think you have written this. Write this. Then I am going for example problems for you. There are 125 boys and 144 girls in Timmapur school. What is the total number of students in the school? So you see here, we know in Timmapur school, some boys are there. That's why I have written that as number of boys 125. And in Timapur school some girls are there. So that's why you have written as number of girls. That is 144. Then he said to find what is the total number of students. How many total students are there? So means what should we do? You know that total, I have asked you total students means all together. All together means joining together, mixing together, all together means you need to do the, yes, very good, addition. You need to do the addition. Okay, but here starting some 3-4 problems we need to do in our practical method. After that you can do the another method. Okay, practical method. You see what is the practical method? You know that. First number 125. 120 means 2 times 5. You know that. 5. 144. 140. 40 means 4 tens and 4 means 4 ones. Now add together. Add together means what did you get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ones are there. Here tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens are there. Ones, 1 and 2. 2 hundreds are there. So finally what is the number? 269. 269. So answer is 269. Okay, in the Timapur school 125 boys are there. That's why I have written as number of boys. 144 girls are there. That's why I have written number of girls 144. Then total number of students means we need to all together means we need to add. That's why practical method. Just now I said to you how do you do the practical method. I have done and I have given the answer. Okay, stop the video for some time and write it down. Okay, very good. After writing that, so one more example problem is there. Can you see here? Same in the page number 36 only. In page number 36 only, there is one problem. I will read it. You have to do that. Not myself. This is the homework you need to do. In textbook only you can do this. No need that notebook. You can do in textbook only. What is the question I am explaining? Read it. Listen it. A factory produced 214 fans in the first week and 165 fans in the second week. How many fans did the factory produce in the 2 weeks altogether? In first week 214 fans are produced. In the second week 165 fans are produced. How many fans produced all together? The meaning of all together, you know that. All together means you need to count all together is called as, very good, addition. We need to add them. We need to add the numbers 214 and 165. So here practical method, pictures also given to you in the notebook only. Just count them and write them enough. Just here what are the numbers are there? You see here already in the textbook. Pictures are given to you. Pictorial picture method is given. Direct practical method. That all count and write the answer enough. Count and write the answer. Okay? Did you understand? Okay. Then go for the next example in the page number 37. Next example in the page number 37. Raju have 125 marbles and Kishore have 63 marbles. How many marbles all together they have? How many marbles all together they have? All together I am asking. When I ask all together means what should we do? We have to join them all and called as addition. So we need to do the addition. So you see that marbles, 125 marbles are there with Raju and 63 marbles are there with Krishna. So where do we write 63 here? Can I write like this or like this? Yes, very good. This is correct. This is wrong. Why it is wrong? So you see here in the 125, these are ones, these are tens, these are hundreds. The next number, what is the next number? 63. 63 means 6 tens, 3 ones. So means tens 6, 3 ones. If you write like that, it will become 6 hundreds. That's why I should not write there. 6 tens, 3 ones. 63 means 6 tens, 3 ones. That's why 6 tens under hundreds, sorry, under tens 6, under ones 3. Okay, after writing that, we need to add that. So here you can do the direct method. Pictures are no need, practical no need, direct method also you know very well. You write the direct method in the textbook only. These two problems you need to do in the textbook only, not in the notebook. Okay? Okay. Then one more example I will say to you. So read the next example in the page number 37, middle problem. Page number 37, middle problem. This is, we know that the total number of students in Kondur school is 147. We also know that the total number of students in Timmapur school is 269. Now find the total number of students in two schools. Do you understand what is the question here? In Kondur school 147 students are there and in Timmapur school 269 students are there. How many students are there in two schools also together? What should we do? Yes, addition we have to do because we are joining the two schools. In first school how many are there? In second school how many are there? This total we are joining. That's why it is called as addition. So we need to do addition. Remember that when we are going to join together, count all together, it is called as addition. So what are the steps we will write here? So in Kondur school, how many students are there? That is called as number of students in Kondur school. Number of students in Kondur school is equal to 147. Same like that, number of students in Timmapur school. How many students are there in Timmapur school? 269. Now we are going to find total number of students. So you said that we are going to count all together, that is called as addition. So now I will do the practical method. Okay? What is the first number? 147. You know that how do you write 147? 140. 4 tens. 7 ones. Next 269 means 2 hundreds. 60 means 6 tens. And 9 ones. 9 ones. Now count together. Count together means you know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you see the 10 ones, 10 ones will become 110. How many are left again? 6 ones left. Then count the tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you see the 10 tens together will become 100. How many tens left? 110. Then how many hundreds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 400. So now what is the total number? 416. 410. 16. 416. So we will write here 416. Do you understand? He said that in Kondur school this many students are there. So I have written number of students in Kondur school. In Timmapur school 269 students are there. So I have written number of students in Timmapur school. Then total number of students are how many? So you know in the total number means you need to count together. It is called as addition. So practically you know that how to do the addition. I have done and I said the answer. Okay, pause the video for some time. We stop the video and write down this. Okay, very good. You have written. After written that, in page number 37 again there is one question. See that what is the question? Timmapur school library has 265 Telugu story books and 176 English story books. How many story books does the school have all together? Do you understand? In the school library, you know school library books will be there. In the Timmapur school library, 265 Telugu story books are there. 176 English story books are there. The question is how many books are there totally all together? Means we have to join and count all. So means what should we do? Yes, we will do the addition. Okay, you don't need to write this in the notebook. In textbook only pictures are also given here. Okay, but that counting process you need to do. Nearly the up to here they have given only to you. Remaining counting process like this, making 10 group and taking here like that counting work only is there. So count this and write the answer in the page number 37. Okay, can you do it? Then in page number 38 there is one more problem. In page number 38 the problem is a fruit seller sold 136 oranges and 185 apples in one day. How many fruits did the fruit seller sell in the day? So 136 oranges and 185 apples he sold. Totally how many fruits he sold? Total means you need to do addition. Very good. So here he has given question here. Picture also given. Do one thing. Direct answer. Direct method you do here. You have practiced indirect means practical method also, direct method also. Here in this problem what you do? Direct method. Okay. So this class is completed. In this class I have explained you have learned that how do you add the 3-digit numbers practically, directly. Two methods also you have practiced, and then you have done some example verbal problems also. And there are 4 problems you need to do in the textbook. In page number 36, 1 and page number 37, 2, and in page number 37 down there is 1, and page number 38 and one more is there 2. And in the page number 38, do this A to F practical method, G to L direct method. Okay? So I think you all understand well. You do one thing, whatever the doubts are there, just note it down. In tomorrow live class, whenever I have started the live class, you clarify your doubts by asking me. After completing the live, what are the doubts, then you need to complete the homework. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.